Namaste everyone, this is Vaughn from Coach Me Nepal. I'm here again with another really awesome Learn and Grow session. We simply share our knowledge with people just like you who wants to learn and grow. We share NLP tools and techniques with you, or other tools for self-improvement, or management and productivity tools with you, to help you effectively master and design your life. Design your life in a way that really empowers your future. So if these sound awesome to you, simply hit that button. Just click that button down there right now. We'll then be able to regularly share similar amazing videos with you. Today we're going to talk about a NLP tool called Walt Disney, but in a way that is simple enough for anyone to use. So let's get started. Imagine yourself being incredibly creative, being an absolutely great thinker, or create awesome ideas and promptly make decisions to improve on them. Imagine yourself having the drive, discipline, and the know-how to actually create and build things from scratch. Build things that really work. Would not that be truly awesome? Would not that beautifully change your life? I actually have a technique I would like to share with you guys. This technique will simply give you the resources to achieve these. What if you could be inspiringly creative with the ability to think at an incredibly higher level, and also truly have the analytical skills to put all of these together and actually pull it off? This would simply empower your life. I'll really share how it works with you guys. However, here's an idea I want to share with you guys first. When I'm conducting a training or a workshop, I want participants to absolutely pay attention to what I'm saying, what I'm actually going to teach. Now, one way is to tell this cliffhanger story, a kind of story that builds off curiosity, to keep them really thinking about what would happen next. Just when I'm absolutely sure that they are really intrigued and they're greatly curious about what happens next, I just stop. I stop the story right there, when they're right on the edge. So what have I really done here? I actually manufactured curiosity in them. They are now truly curious. This is when I actually give them something to learn. They are in a state of curiosity, and they will definitely soak in the information faster and retain them for longer. Don't worry, I actually give them the ending later on. I do not want them to hate me for the rest of their lives for not completing a story. So what you need to keep in mind though is that I simply manufactured curiosity, and this massively enabled them to learn at a more effective level. So we can effectively use our own emotions to our benefit, to empower us. Like I use curiosity to learn better. Now let's talk about the Walt Disney technique. How to be absolutely creative, or how to be effective critical thinker to come up with awesome ideas, and finally turn these ideas into reality, turn them into actions, and create and build things that mean something for you. So here's how you actually do this. You need to create free mark spaces on the floor. It can be any size, as long as they can fit one person in them comfortably. Now simply step into the first space and try and remember a time in your life when you felt absolutely creative. It can be any moment from your past, something that happened yesterday, 3 years ago, or even when you were a kid. It simply needs to be that one time when you felt incredible creative energy inside of you. Just run that movie of that event in your head. See exactly what happened then and pay attention to everything that you can hear. You're literally living that moment. When you effectively pay attention to what you see and hear, that will actually help you feel exactly what you are feeling then. This feeling is the magical, creative energy that you're looking for. Now, if you want to, you can truly turn up the intensity of this feeling. This way, this energy becomes really strong. When this energy becomes effectively strong, you can now think of an issue or a project that has been bugging you. Since you're actually being flooded by creative energy, you'll suddenly have access to a lot of ideas coming out of you. You'll be thinking, why don't I do this? Or why not do that? You'll experience pure creativity because you're not actually judging these ideas intellectually. You're feeling pure creative energy, and this takes you to a higher level of creativity. spend a few minutes in this space. This will provide you with solutions and visions that you truly want. I'm not suggesting that all ideas are going to be gold or useful. A lot of these ideas will seem impossible and maybe even unrealistic. And that's okay. Just leave it at that for now. We'll come back to it later. Right. Now step outside of the first space or the creative space and simply step into the second one, or what we call the critical space. In this space, go back to a time when you were that awesome analytical thinker. Maybe you had helped a friend or a loved one, with this great, awesome skill of analytical thinking. Probably you truly resolved something that most thought impossible by thinking from different angles or by looking at things from different perspectives. Now run that movie in your mind again. Movie of the time when you were that amazing problem solver. Pay attention to what you truly see and hear again. You'll now slowly start experiencing analytical thinking energy. Right? The same energy that you felt when you effectively solved this issue in your past. Now do the same thing again. Simply turn up that analytical thinking energy. When you're ready, bring that creative solutions you created in the first space. All the creative ideas, even the ones that truly seemed impossible, all of them, bring them to this second space. Now look at all of these ideas through analytical thinker's perspective, which is being influenced by this massive analytical thinker energy in you at the moment. Now you'll slowly realize that everything is falling into place. You'll analyze all these ideas very powerfully. Maybe you'll think, okay, you did not go big enough with that one idea. Or maybe another idea was simply just silly. And yet, third idea, maybe another idea was slightly out of bounds, but if you could really work on it, if you reined it in a little bit, the ideas that seemed way too unrealistic are now slowly looking incredibly doable. Now what, you may actually ask? Now you step into the third space. This space where you create actions or realities. This is where you build your visions. Right? Again, think of a time when you were truly focused, when you could focus on smallest of details. You could clearly see the process of resolving a particular issue. Maybe you'd say, I remember when I was actually trying to solve that jigsaw puzzle that time, and everything was simply clear to me. I knew exactly what I needed to do. Or maybe you have a different context in mind. Right? Just pick a context. Now effectively run that movie in your head. Again, pay attention to what you see and what you hear, exactly like you did earlier. Slowly you'll start experiencing the feelings again, the same energy again, the energy or feeling of when you were in that zone, focused, detail-oriented, or the feeling of having the clarity of the process of things. And when you actually get that feeling, now you access that creative energy. Not the creative energy from the first space, but from the second space of analytical thinking, where you made your ideas more achievable, more doable. Now, when you are in this space, simply looking at this through the process perspective, you are doing great work. This is where you create actions. Now you see where this takes you. What are the steps you can actually take to create what you truly desire? This, of course, is going to take more than just a few minutes. Ask, why are you actually doing this? You're going to look at the steps that you can actually take, and you will design your strategy right here. Create a plan how you're going to bring your vision to life. But there's more. After you've actually gotten clarity in planning your actions, redo it again. Step back into the first creative energy space. Effectively play with that energy again by creating that movie again in your head. Now, take this new strategy or vision and improve on it further in the first space. Now step into the second space of analytical thinking. This is where you truly turn it into something real. Redo the mental movie again, refine the steps further. This is where you turn a good idea into an awesome and powerful idea. This is how you use NLP, Walt Disney's technique, right? To simply use your creative energy along with your analytical thinking skills and turn all that into actions to create the life you truly love. Now, if you want to learn more and use these NLP techniques and integrate them into your lives or your profession, we have plenty of programs that we offer regularly. Write to us at info@coachmenepal.com to inquire about the dates and the programs. So this is it, friends. We're at the end of the session. If you have suggestions, drop us a line at info@coachmenepal.com. If you have feedback, do not hesitate to share them. We'll be coming back with more free sessions in the future, and some sessions maybe, they're not as free because these are awesome sessions and they need a lot of work from us as well. Please like and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep coming back to you with amazing videos, and also because we love you, we really do. And as you know, our goal is to reach and take these learnings to children and teachers in remote areas of Nepal who have no access to these kind of learnings, of course at no cost. We're targeting to reach 2 million children by the end of 2024, so your support will go a long way. We'll also have a lot of awesome programs coming in the next few months. If you want to know the details of these programs, just DM us, email us, or keep following us on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll be announcing all of these programs on all of these platforms. Until then, stay safe, love yourself, love the people around you, and be kind to them, because kindness is the answer to everything. And stay safe, stay positive. Not that way.